Yeah, you need those short sight lines, and that's exactly what you get around Oasis. You can see them going for flanks around the left-hand side as Sparkle dives in, takes out the Immortality Field, and he's just trying to do as much damage as possible. First Blood, though, goes the way of Shredlock onto Hanbin, and it seems like the Vancouver Titans, against all odds, are getting the better end of this first fight.
They found a good edge. They worked around, and now they found the opportunities. It means that the first flip will be going into their favor.
But I mean, Brent, look at the halt into the Pulse Bomb. Not quite there, even though the Immortality
Field
Field is low.
straight away, but the damage doesn't even need to be done. Couple of slashes. Going to be missing, but he finally collects one kill, but it was his team that put in the brunt of the damage. Nice little right click there into the melee. He's finding plenty of opportunities to just flex his skill. And it's going to be the recap now. Now as Paris want to lead it in with their own supercharger. Shockwave from the side, but that supercharger damage allowed him to just remove the Deadeye from the equation. It's not going to be going up against it, but now they're going to be trying to beat down Hanbin as he was caught out of position. Look at the aggression straight into them, but the peel is there. Paris, they save their off tank, and Exi is the one who's going to be claiming all the credit for it in the kill feed.
That was so...
Online, he dashes into the air. That is the Q, and there we go. The Hulk pulls them all together. The Immortality Field does come out. What a great reaction from the Vancouver Titans. They recognized what ultimate was going to be used there, and they answered exactly with what they needed to. KSA now just going to be trying to assert himself off into the sidelines, but it's going to be turned around here. Exi got a kill, but finally going to be traded out here by Dalton.
They have a Gravitic Flux. They might take this first round.
Trying to find his off angles, but Shockwave is there. Now Bob going to be sending them straight up into the air. Look at this. The hip fire. FD God goes down. And the overtime might be burning here, but it's all up to Sparkle to see if he can turn anything around. 2 kills that he's found, but it's not enough. Shredlock shuts him down alongside Bembest on round 1. Going to the Vancouver. Now, Bembest has to drop to the low ground. His team finally started to support him. Kaka will fall though. Sparkle is going to equalize it out. Exi by this point might be getting back into the fight in time. Sparkle with another follow-up. Beautiful movement coming around from him.
Slaying them.
He is absolutely turning up. No one able to shut him down. So despite the fact that the great peel is used, they had to use a ton of cooldowns to try and negate that one. Sparkle very low though. Will get brought down eventually. And now it's time for the Vancouver Titans to try and roll forward. Pirate's going to be trying to stop them though with the Halt Gravitic Flux. Hanbin is in the background, but he is going to get taken down eventually. And that means the Vancouver Titans have all the opportunities in the world now to just press the advantage that they have. Moving forward here, you can see a little bit of a stagger attempt, a little bit of a stall attempt, but eventually there's going to be a recap here. Bit unfortunate. Dalton over the Pulse Bomb. How does he find Fielder there? Was the Immortality Field forced out? I'm not too sure, but that gives KSA so many opportunities. Gravitic Flux, the damage was done. Sparkle has the blade, and now he wants to go in the whole combo, but a good night! See you later, Sparkle! I believe that was 5 kills. Yeah, I love that. Okay, why not? Nice clean sweep and a nice halt from Bembest. He's going to do a little bit of damage here to Bembest as they try and pressure them, and the Immortality Field was used so early there by Fielder. But what little else could he do? The Vancouver Titans are just rolling over the Paris Eternal here, despite the fact that they had the high ground. They just take it away from them, and they're able to win out the team fight, flipping it over. Can anyone even touch here, Josh?
I don't think so. Bembest has gone over to the Ryan. Hanbin on the ball. FD got on Lucio, desperately trying to get it, but FD got picked off. And that's the Vancouver Titans.
Wow. Over to an off angle, seeing if you can find a head or two. Just a click, and there you go. Lined it up. Kaka is gone. And you're going to start to find a couple of opportunities now as they work their way onto the point here. Fielder does go down though. That's going to cause some issues, but Xy's happily able to find it once again. Another pick. This guy so proficient on the hit scan. Another one for him, and that gives Sparkle all the space in the world as he can just dive in and start to build up that blade.
That's incredible from Xy. 3 clean kills.
Goodness. You are dancing with death there, Shockwave, and now it's Sparkle's turn. The blade comes through, and a lot of damage pumped into them. Means that it's going to be 2 easy pickoffs for them. Paris Eternal are just holding strong, and now they're going to be pushing even further. As Sparkle, the amount of damage is pumping in, but we're going to see a Blizzard committed. Sparkle caught out of position. They used the nano boost onto him. Oh my goodness, and he fell in the end. I mean, there wasn't even an anti-nade on it. They just had the raw damage to try and pump through, and now they're fighting them here in the close quarters. The Vancouver Titans able to win off that team fight, but not an ideal scenario for Paris. They tried to keep Sparkle alive through that Blizzard, but unable to do so.
It's very rare that you catch the Genji in the Blizzard, because he has dash usually active to be able to escape.
Thought they could take the fight, but the supercharge is still up. But now, Sparkle's turn to turn it around. He's got one ping up with the nano boost. He's going to find two. And the Paris Eternal, they battle back. And they have a decent amount of time to work with as well, Josh. Falling, and that was, again, that damage boost from the Amp Matrix, that little window we're seeing in front of us here. More ults being committed here as the Blizzard as well is going to be utilized. They do not want to be giving any opportunities for Paris to try and turn this one around. And that is, okay, you're shooting into a deflected Genji and Sparkle's got 2 kills. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, no, no. That's not ideal. I believe
that really should be
that's a bit of mistime in there from Shockwave. Probably thought that the deflect was going down, but that's given an opening now for the Paris Eternal. Xe does fall though, so once again Rolf being a bit of a savior. Hanbin knocked off the high ground, and that's going to mean another headshot from Shockwave. They do stabilize, but got a little bit shaky there for a second.
This is Dalton. And Sparkle, he's got a nano.
Blade, the hold, it's perfect! Cleaves through a lot of the abilities, but Dalton answers back with one of his own! He moves into the back line, he's found 2! And we might be looking at Sparkle, and usually it is the Sparkle show, but the Vancouver Titans, they find the openings necessary to really turn this one down. Can the Vancouver Titans press the advantage even further?
Another blade from Sparkle.
Hanbin with his Gravitic Flux, and now the blade comes out from Sparkle, slicing through the enemy. Can he find any openings? He finds one. Stunned eventually, but his team are able to find the damage necessary to close it out. And that will be the 3rd checkpoint sealed. 37 seconds in the arrows. Finding all sorts of targets, and there you go. Storm Arrow as well. Comes through, does a decent amount of work. Xe does take out Shockwave. Dalton needs to stay alive here. There needs to be some sort of peel. They do finally start to heal him. Now he's sending in even more damage as well. Fielder might be caught out of position. Beautiful track in there from Dalton. But it looks like the Paris Eternal are finding necessary engagements, and they are turning it around thanks to Xe and Hanbin.
It's really close though. If the Vancouver Titans, they spent a minute and a half and they've got 2 ticks on the point, that's great for Vancouver.
Dragon Strike comes straight through, and that's going to force the dash out from Sparkle, which means that he can't engage, he can't follow up on any of this damage. He had to use the dash defensively, but still KSA will fall. It's going to be still anyone's game. Shockwave though evens it out. Xe will fall, and now the rally armor on top of that. Sparkle trying to keep his team alive. A couple of stray shots means that Hanbin will go down, and the Gravitic Flux will not follow up with the second parter. And it means that it is going to be a capture eventually, as those 2 ticks are going to come in handy that they gained earlier.
Paris have to be a little worried about Dalton. And
What
this,
the?
oh my goodness. Shredlog just pushes into FD God and he gets caught in the Dragon Strike.
They're all caught out of position here. The Gravitic Flux is perfect. Straight up in the air. Hanbin sends them, and Xe's able to just follow up with whatever he can. Dalton tries to even it out, but I mean, Paris have just rolled over them here with their tanks. Difficult fight to even win here, as Dalton will get staggered out. 2.5 minutes now for the Vancouver Titans to work with. Not much time.
His Dragon Blades were great previously, but now it's time for Sparkles.
Sparkle going in again, trying to find any sort of value he can. And honestly, he's forcing the positioning enough that Xe's able to just put in so much damage and has so much free reign. No one can stop Sparkle right now. Diving into the back line.
Dalton low shuts down Sparkle, building up to about halfway to his first Dragon Blade. The Vancouver Titans are trying to get value in this team.
Beautiful by KSA. He cancelled Gravitic Flux there from Hanbin. Those kind of individual plays, that's what you need to try and turn this one around. As Dalton's just trying to shred through them with the right clicks. Buffed up Genji, feeling himself a little bit here. Wants to be trying to take these off angles, as you can see. Xe eventually being pressured here. And Josh, what you said there earlier about the Genji blades as well. Some
huge here with his blade.
Comes out now. Can he find anything? He's doing it straight into a rally and an immortality field. It's so hard to get anything done there, but the desperation, you could tell it was there, because this is final fight territory. Only 17 seconds remaining and they are losing it. Xe has been so clean, on point. His aim is so beautiful to watch as well. It's just from point A to B, so clean. Snapping to the targets. Be able to find another one here as they have the info side, but it is, again, desperation. Can anyone touch? Not quite. And that means the Paris Eternal. Oh, you can see the Paris Eternal's positioning. Playing very split, trying to really divide and conquer anyone that they can. That's going to be Shockwave going down on the back line, so an opportunity for Paris here.
I really like that as well. Just take the opportunity while you're down in manpower to flank around the map and find another pick. It's not really going to work out, and Fielder wastes his Amp Matrix towards the end of that engagement.
Just have Sparkle build up these blades and use them fully. As you can see, the exact same thing has happened here. Sparkle has found some value out of it. He gets a single kill, so he can get anything more. A lot of right-click damage as well. A lot of the opening picks as well. And even if he doesn't get the opening kills with the delayed, I know we got one there. He puts in some alive, but I mean, they've lost one of their biggest damage dealers. Shockwave has gone down, which means there's no one to put in that consistent damage. And again, another Hulk into the dash combo. Sparkle capitalizing off of it so much. And it's just an unreal amount of damage.
Using well, defensively though.
Here he goes, regardless.
What they're gonna do there.
Yeah, blade comes out. It's a lot of damage. 2 kills for Sparkle. Beautiful stuff. Dalton will be next. Nice by Sparkle. Again, he is so clean. What is this? What is this positioning? How does he get out of that alive? His team peel for him. Fielder heals him up. But this gives an opportunity for Vancouver to hopefully get anything done. Sparkle. 4 kills. Okay, I thought that was going to be looking pretty good, and are they really staggering a Widowmaker? Are they with a blade and a dream? See if they can open this up, but Exy's got other things to say about it. Shockwave falls, Dalton, he's got to come up huge with this. They've got to try and combo it, but Exy again, another headshot onto Rolf. Hanbin with the Gravitic Flux. Dalton's blade will be shut down by his opposition, and that's going to be a blowout realistically. Only a... Yeah, but Shockwave has really just looped all the way around. You can see from here, he's just pumping in this damage and no one is able to shut him down. What a great angle to take. Great timing as well. And it still could be winnable when Exy's alive. It's always winnable, but it will be the Vancouver Titans holding strong, it seems.
Yeah, for sure. And Hanbin just delaying his own death here.
The pop, so unable to really take him out, but eventually he will fly away. Shredlock though now going to be using the supercharger, but Sparkle's there with the blade, stunned, bashed up, but in close quarters to Genji's best friend, especially when he has the blade out. So many picks going his way, 3 in the making. He might make it a 4th as well as Shockwave moved over to the Tracer, those shurikens.
After he's already found kills, after Sparkle's already killed half of his team.
See counter ults coming out here. Gravitic Flux is being used by both of these teams, but it seems like the Paris Eternal are the ones who are winning the fights, winning the engagement outright. Ambit as well with just his default hyperspheres. Dalton desperately trying to bring him down, but oh goodness me, yeah, you gotta be worried, gotta be careful of those turrets, but look at the time. Only a single tick, that's all Paris have to get. It's going to be the stall attempt here by Shredlock. The Immortality Field immediately taken out, and can anyone realistically touch? Well, no one can really touch. But Sparkle has the blade out, and that's going to mean the Paris Eternal in a quick and speedy fashion.
That puts the defense in a 5v6.
Yeah. Shield Bash going to be used here by FD God just to try and get away from the rest of his team in a huge Bio-nade. A lot of damage being pumped into them. Can Dalton follow up onto it? Is the peel quite there? 30 health. They're trying to jump onto him. They're trying to bring him down. Chaos internally. Sparkle tries to turn it around, and he will get 2 kills before being put to a short little rest. Napping, sleeping on the job. Rolf, though, the sleep, but will eventually go down, and now you can see that is disgusting, Sparkle.
No Smite is pushing everybody around right now as well. There's a bomb in the backlines from KSA, but Sparkle has taken out the pilot D.Va and continues to build up another blade. The Paris Eternal in firm control of this team fight, despite the fact that Dalton was able to get that opening kill. And despite the fact that Shockwave keeps getting picks as well on the Widow, Paris just keeps saving these engagements.
Nanabu's going to be used, and another whip shot at Sparkle. He doesn't even need the blade. That was a right click into the dash. He finds another one onto Dalton. Doesn't even need the blade. 15 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the timer.
Yeah, this is going to be an Nana Blade to seal things out, I think. Sparkle goes in. He's on top of Rolf. Doesn't even bother finishing off. He leaves him to Hanbin. He doesn't need the kills. Goes in and gets Karkar as well. Just setting his tanks up for the engagement, and it's all over. Yep. As Hex would say, it is all over but the crying.
Oh.
The Vancouver
finals, and the Paris Eternal moving forward. Nanabu's going to be applied now to Shredlock. He has to find some kills. He has to find some value. The Primal Rage is used, but the front line is being obliterated. The back line of the Paris Eternal is able to just negate everything going their way. Sparkle has found so many pickoffs. Only realistically 1 player remains. The Nanabu supplied for good measure. Look at the cleanliness of him. And the Paris Eternal with the GGs in the chat. are going to be taking this one 3-1.